something big is about to happen this week, and it's not just some crypto story. So we've got major institutional moves, long-term risks building in the background. But more importantly, we've got a macro event happening literally tomorrow that could move the entire market. So in this video, I'll break down exactly what's going on, what matters, and then we'll look at Bitcoin and key levels you need to watch for. Right now, the crypto market is in a very interesting position. Bitcoin is holding around that $65,000 to $70,000 range, but momentum is still pretty weak. And we're not seeing a full breakout, and at the same time, we're not seeing a major breakdown either. And that's because crypto right now isn't moving on its own. It's moving with the macro environment, things like interest rates, global tensions, and overall market sentiment. So this isn't really a full bull market yet. It's more of a recovery phase where the market is waiting for some kind of, catalyst. And now on the bullish side, we're seeing some more very important developments happening. So major players like BlackRock, Visa, and JP Morgan are continuing to push deeper into crypto, especially through stablecoins. So this year is a big deal because stablecoins have processed tens of trillions in volume over this past year. So this actually does tell us that crypto isn't being pushed out and it's actually being integrated into the financial system. So long term, this is very bullish. But again, this is a slow moving narrative. It doesn't immediately move the price. And now we're also seeing institutional money coming back in through Bitcoin ETFs. After a period of outflows, we've seen over $1 billion flowing back into the market. And this is important because it shows that larger players are still accumulating, even if retail sentiment is quiet right now. So structurally, there is demand under the surface. On the flip side, there's also a major long-term risk that's starting to get more attention. So recent research from Google suggests that quantum computing could potentially break Bitcoin's encryption sooner than expected. Now, this is not something that's going to impact the market tomorrow or even this year, but it is something the industry is going to have to solve over the next decade. So again, important, but not immediate. And now here's what really matters. We've got a major macro event happening tomorrow. So Donald Trump gave a 10-day deadline related to Iran, and that deadline is about to expire. And depending on what happens next, we could see serious escalation. We're already seeing oil prices spike, global markets getting nervous, and volatility increasing across the board. And this is very important because crypto does not exist in some kind of vacuum. So if this situation does escalate, what we will see is oil prices going higher, inflation expectations rising, and the market going risk off. And typically, in a risk-off environment, crypto gets hit first. So while all the crypto headlines are interesting, this is the real catalyst the market is watching right now. So with that in mind, let's look at Bitcoin. Right now, price is sitting around a 70K area. Before, it was at about 65-ish, which is basically the midpoint of that current range. So here are the key levels you need to watch. So on the downside, we've got strong support around 60 to 62,000. If that level breaks, things can get volatile very quickly. And then below that, 55K is a major macro support. Losing that would shift the structure more bearish. While on the upside, 70K is the key resistance. We've already seen rejections from that level. And now if Bitcoin can break above 70K and hold, we're looking at a move towards 73K to 75K and potentially some new highs. So right now, price is basically compressing and just waiting for that catalyst. So overall, yes, there's a lot happening in crypto, but the key thing to understand is that the news builds the narrative, but macro events trigger the move. And right now, all eyes are on what happens next. So watch these levels very closely. So make sure to check out the link in the description of this video where you'll find a link to Evedex, which is a decentralized platform that I use for all of my daily trading. So as always, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to stay up to speed with the latest videos. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.